Hello, hello. How's everything? So we're missing about three, right? Peebs and Yummy. What about, did I see Jasmine? Oh, there she is. Okay.
Kyla.
Okay. Okay. Peebs and Kyla then, right?
Actually, this is Jasmine speaking. Kyla's off today.
Okay. Shock, why don't we, did you receive the email from Peebs with the lesson? Yeah. So if you can put up lesson one with my comments and then we can discuss. Right, 1 through 8.
One to eight, right?
Yes, but only put up lesson one so we can go through that.
Okay.
Okay, so my first comment is that we need to put in page numbers. And there will be some pages before these lessons, but those will be in what we call Roman numerals. So Roman numeral I is 1, II is 2, 1, 2, 3, and then IV for 4. Okay, so we don't need to worry about those yet, but are you in agreement that we start this lesson with page 1?
So Shaq is saying, yeah, we should have pages so that they can help better guide us. So the top should be, sorry, let me get myself spotlighted. One moment. So we should have an agreement that page number should be included so that we can easily find where we need to go. Everyone is in agreement, right? And I see everybody nodding their heads, saying yes.
Okay. Now, one more thing I want to suggest is that each of the lessons should start on an odd number page, meaning, so like 1, 3, 11, 13, 15, 17, 25. And that way, when you open the book, you will see a blank page, pretty much usually, or the end of the lesson on the left-hand side. And then on the right-hand side, you'll see the new lesson number and the new lesson title. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, this lesson happens to end on page 14. So the end of the lesson is on page 14 on the left side of the book. And then on the right side for lesson 2, we'll start with page 15. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So, Shak, you can take my comment out and add page numbers, or you want to wait till later, it's fine. Okay, let's go down.
Yeah, I'll keep the comments in right now, so it'll help me out. We'll get rid of them a little bit later.
Okay. So let's go down. Okay. No corrections on that page. Okay. 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 Now for this one, example 1, we really have a verb with a location. So it's not just write like you'd normally do. Sorry, not just write like you would normally do if the person was facing you. Yeah, so you might do write or you might do write. But here we're talking about turning around and writing on the board. So I think we need to add V plus location or V plus LOC. And maybe LOC should be in caps. Okay, what do you think?
So caps on all, sir? All caps? Basically
Well,
for the V as well?
yeah, V plus LOC, I think is fine. If you want to put location, maybe that should go in all caps too. Yeah.
Like this, sir?
Yes, okay.
Which one? Which one? Okay. You want me
That's
to put in the complete word for location, or
Well,
is this okay?
what do you think? What do you all think?
I think LOC is fine. Jasmine is saying.
Okay, we will
Shaq
have an,
wants to be highlighted. Shaq.
yes,
So I think we'll. Do we need to have a vote? Maybe just location. Let's just like do a quick survey right now. Location just underneath it, or just a shortened version. Okay, so we'll just do location underneath and it's spelled out. Mang, did you want to add in something? Or we'll just do the LOC.
oh, okay, yeah,
Is this better? Dr. Woody, go ahead.
yes. So actually, we'll have a page before this lesson starts where we have abbreviations, and we'll have like N equals noun, and V is the same as verb. So we'll have LOC, same as location.
Yeah, that would help if we did that. If we did that
Yeah.
from the top.
Okay. All right, Shock, let's go on. You want to change that font to black also, or? Okay, good.
Nat has a question.
Not a question mark at the end because you're asking them to write.
Do you think we should also put a little bit of a space in between the plus? So
Yeah, that's
plus space.
totally up to you.
Okay, I think we should do that.
Okay, the only thing you may want to think about is that it's in one sign.
Okay.
Okay, so for example, 3, I don't think you should use the write on the chalkboard, but it's up to you because if you're using, yeah, okay, if you're using this sign, you should say, where did I write my name on the chalkboard? But if you use just your regular sign for write, then that's a more general question. So which do you prefer?
This is Peebs. So name on the chalkboard. Where did you write the name on the chalkboard? Sorry. Let's see.
Yeah, that was a general that was the general intention of the question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So we should leave it as is, Shaq is asking, or what am I doing here? Nat is saying we should change the sign to write as in regular write, not write on the chalkboard. Okay. Peeps has his hand up.
Yes, peeps.
Or maybe we can even use the write like this as opposed to having it on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Because if we use the right with the surface, it implies a piece of paper. It doesn't say board. You have to turn your body around to indicate that you're doing it on a blackboard. Go ahead, Dr. Woody.
I agree with you, peeps. Now, one thing you can consider doing is keeping the sign for write with the palm. um, and say something like write on paper. And then at the beginning, just put the sign for write without a location. So you would have write on paper, and or however it's done, write on chalkboard.
Okay. Yeah,
That
I
would also
understand.
get students aware that sometimes a sign has more than one meaning inside of it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you want to vote on how you want to do this vocabulary?
So let's bring it to the team right this way without the supporting hand. Okay. All right. Got it. That was easy.
So, so you're going to have three signs for right or only two?
So we'll have, for example, three, right? We're just
Mhm.
going to change that right
Yes.
based on your comment. That's what I was asking for, but I guess the team has to figure out. So, right, that one doesn't really fit, but I don't know. What do you guys think? So, my name, right where? My name, right where? So, the location is lost because it's just in space. But if I go like this, then it's a little bit more clear that I'm writing somewhere on a horizontal plane. So it's better just to do that right.
Okay. um, how do you refer to it in um, Philippines? Name sign or sign name?
Sign name.
No, but I mean for the English translation.
So this is not. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, my mistake. Track is saying.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this particular example. Let's go down to 8, the next example down. Because we answer it where rents is the predicate. So if we go back up and look at 7,
So we have to flip it around. Not the same.
which one? You mean flip around subject and predicate, or flip the order?
So Nat is saying. So rents is the
Okay,
predicate.
okay.
So rents.
Yeah. Now,
So we have to flip that around.
yes, so we can do it that way because WH question words go at the end of the sentence. So if we were saying rents eat, but if we want to ask who is eating, then we would say eat who. Okay. And then if we look at the let's see, example, can you go back up to example 6, Shock? Yeah, it's almost the same. Because the Kyla would be the predicate. So here rents would be the predicate. Okay.
So this is the interpreter. Sir Jay, are you online? Sir Jay? Okay. All right. Keep your camera on. Thank you.
Okay. So let's go down to number 8. Okay, so I think that's good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, here I think in this example, and then you would put Patrick as the predicate, then draw a line between the sign for Patrick and the sign for right. Oh, sorry, this right. Correct, correct. Okay. And then you would put predicate under predicate above the sign for Patrick and put the question mark above uh, above the adjective.
So ADJ, adjective.
Yes. So
Do I need to add a line as well between the
no,
two
no,
signs?
no. You need to add, yes, so sorry. You need to add a line in between the sign for Patrick and the sign for correct. And
Okay.
the sign for Patrick functions as a predicate noun, and the sign for correct functions as a question marker. So you just need to put the question mark and then adjective underneath, like you have it.
Mm. So just, okay, I'll add a line. All right. So which one's the predicate then, sir? Is it right, or are they both the predicate?
Patrick is the predicate. And then the question mark should go with the sign right. Yes. And then the sign for the word in brackets should have brackets around both sides of the in. And you should have brackets around both parts of ADJ. Yes, perfect.
Yeah, it looks a little bit messy right now. I'll clean it up a little bit later.
That's fine. That's
I'll
fine.
make the line a little bit more
Yeah.
centered later.
Okay. Section. What we want to do is leave a space, a blank space under each sign so that people can write in the English word, English translation of the sign.
Okay, I'll just
So
make a
you
note.
would have like the sign and then a space, and the space could be where you write the word.
Sorry, I'm getting a little bit confused here because we're freezing.
Okay. Try again. So after the photo for who? Right after the,
I
yeah,
think I
you
got it.
don't
I
need
think I got
quite,
it.
yeah,
So
don't
yeah,
need quite such a big space. You can make it a little smaller. Just enough so people can write, and you can fix it later. Yeah, so
okay.
okay,
Yeah, I'll
and the
just
same with each of the picture. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, now let's take
And
a
Mac
look
is
at it.
saying, yeah, we can compress it even more because it has three spaces. Shaq is saying, I'll fix it later.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
yeah, no problem. Okay, and the same thing here. Now you're going to write the whole English translation. So you may want to uh, delete the lines in between each sign. Just have a line at the beginning and a line at the end, or vertical line. And then you also want to have a space underneath the sentence. So you could do it at, I don't know where's the best place to do it. Maybe the first part of under A. Hello, my sign name, and then put a space under that. Or you might not, this sentence, you might not even need to do that because there's enough space to write it in after Kyla. So you could just write in the English translation there. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Noted.
Next one. The same,
Same thing.
put a space for the translation.
All right.
Okay, and the next one, the same, C, the same. Okay, so also we need to put a space here, and I've changed the question. So what they want to do in the question is whichever sign goes first would say, for example, who rents? So that's not the correct order. It's rents who. So rents, they would put the number 1 under the sign rents and the number 2 under the sign who. And then the next sign, the first sign would be number 2, the second sign would be number 1, and the third sign would be number 3. You name what? No, that's fine. Yeah. Okay.
So, because the
You
name
want to,
is wrong, I think I have to readjust that. Sorry, I'm making a note for myself. I forgot the arrow. So I'm just gonna give myself a note for the sign name. That
okay.
yeah, that's
Okay.
what that is.
No problem. So I've changed the writing of the first paragraph, so make sure you include the first paragraph as written here. Because when I originally wrote this, we were only looking at subject, object, verb, word order. Subject, object, and verb, word order. So, okay, now we've added both word orders. Okay. All right, that's lesson 1. Yay.
Yay, yay.
Okay. Well, we can say 1/10 of the book is absolutely finished. Absolutely finished. Yeah. All right. Okay, shall we move on to lesson 2?
Sounds good.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, Shock. Okay, so again, page numbers. This page, lesson 2, would start on page 15. And I think it will end on page 28.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now you see underneath the 2B, you see in brackets, manual part of have is deleted. Non-manual part of have is kept. It's kept. And then underneath that says best English translation for sentence for 2A and 2B, who has 4 sticks. It's fine the way it is, but you want to put a space between those 2 sentences. Space, vertical space, yes.
Like that? Like that, sir?
Yes, and that's going to put it in the next line, which might be a problem. Can you just go back on that? Okay, yeah. If you can keep You see the manual, non-manual part? If you can keep that the way it is, no space in between, and only add a space in between the sentences under the example. So you have manual and non-manual in the example like this, no space in between. And then you come down after the example and see if you can put a space in between the sentences below. Below that. Yeah, unfortunately, it's, yeah, may not be able to do it because you don't want to put the space inside 2B, the example. So I think just leave it as it is. It's fine. It's fine. Go back. Yes, just leave it that way. That's fine. Okay. Let's go down further.
Peeps is just reiterating what needs to be done. Maybe if we
Yeah.
can adjust it a little bit, maybe even make the font a little bit smaller.
Mhm.
Or even add a little dotted line or something in the middle.
Yeah. Anyway, you can play around with that if you like, but I think, if it takes too long, then don't worry about it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. It's just a question of style. Okay. Okay, let's go down
Shaq
further.
has his hand up.
Yeah, Chuck.
Is it clear though? Because based on the analysis from previous examples, uh, I think it was done where there was some sort of marker in between. You want the same done here, right?
Yeah, we
Basically,
should.
you want a space or something in between, or a dotted line. Is that what you're wanting?
It it should be however you do it in one lesson should be the same in another lesson. So it should be the same in every lesson or every example that has the same appearance. It should be the same. Okay.
Okay. All right. That's fine then.
Okay. Do you want to stop now? It's take a break, or you want to go on for a few more minutes and finish this lesson and then take a break?
We'll keep going. Jasmine is saying, let's finish
Okay.
off lesson 2 if we can.
Okay. Okay. Chuck, can you go back and put it on the screen? Okay. Yeah, again, this is the same comment. So whatever you do, you add a space to all. If you keep it the way it is, keep it the way it is for all.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right. Go down. Okay, let's go back up to this example. Let me see the sign. Example, no, example 8. Let's see. No, sorry, go back up. Go back up. Example 8, 8, 8, 8. Okay, now
8, not A, Sir J. 8.
8, 8, 8, 8, sorry. Okay, so is it Wednesday, second week, when? Or is it Wednesday, second week, when? So I'm thinking that Wednesday, second week go together as a subject. And when is the predicate and a question marker. Because if we go down to example 9, so Wednesday is the 7th. And the question is, should we put this sign in example 9? So two questions. Does, in question 8, example 8, does second week go with Wednesday or does it go with when? And in example 9, do we want to add second week after Wednesday?
Let me try. So this is Peeps. So Wednesday, second week are together because basically it's a topic. Remember when we were talking about nomials, first, second, third? In this case, Wednesday and second week are together. And then when is the question? So then we have to change that. One moment. Check. It's just there we go. Yep.
Right now, Good. For Wednesday, second week, that all is the subject. And then when, take out the English question marker and then add predicate question. Good. Now, for example, 9, do you want to add Wednesday, second week, or just Wednesday, the 7th, without second week?
One moment. I thought Nat was going to say something in the chat group, but he just said, "Excuse me, he had to leave."
Okay, no problem.
He would say, "Wait a minute, I'm going to say something," and then we're all looking at him, and all of a sudden, he leaves. I think he went home.
Okay.
So,
all right. So number 9, you want to leave as is, or you want to add second week?
I think we'll leave it as is.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, because the answer is the date. So we'll
Okay.
enter
Okay.
7. Okay.
Okay. So all right. Now for the homework here, I think you might want to look at lesson 1 and other lessons. I think the numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be double spaced. What do you all think?
Same as before, yeah.
Okay. And then yes, and then the space in between. Yeah, okay.
And then yeah.
But the ones before that, questions 1, 2, 3, 4, should there be a double space in between the question? See, like here you have sort of a space. Yes. What do you think? Okay.
Like this, sir?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go down.
Oh, wait, we have to adjust number 2. Hold on, Pete just saying. Okay, done.
Okay.
Just wanted to confirm with the team. We're all good with this, okay?
Okay, and then number 8, just add a space under the sentence. Yes. 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 Same here, A, B, and C, space underneath. Yes. Okay. All right. Number 2 is finished. So now
Yay.
1/5 of the book. Corrected. Okay. So let's take a break now. And like everybody will agree with me except for Jasmine, but I know Jasmine wants to go on. Right, Jasmine?
We'll go for a break, sir. That's fine. We'll
I'm
break.
teasing you. Just teasing you. Okay. All right. So we'll come back. It's about 1 o'clock now. Uh, 12, it's 2 o'clock your time, sorry. So come back at 15 after the hour, 1:05 after the hour.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. See you then. Thanks.
Thank you. So Ray is saying Yami and a few people.
Okay. Okay. Don't we spotlight the interpreter also?
Okay, done, sir.
Okay. We'll wait for Shock to put up, I think, lesson 3 now.
Lesson 3, that's right, sir.
Okay.
Patrick is saying perhaps just give either me or Jasmine hosting and I'll put it up while we
Okay.
wait for Shaq. There you go.
Okay. So I think this lesson 3 starts on page 29. Do we have a note there or not? Is there a? Why it's not showing? Okay, let me go back to.
One moment, I think the interpreter is trying to contact me. The interpreter is just restarting again.
Yeah. Okay, so. Let me see if I have my. Yeah, I have some comments on the first one here.
Shaq is saying, sorry, I just arrived.
Okay. So this chapter should begin on page 29 and end on page 41. And then we may want to add, can you go up to the top? Yeah, right there. So I think we will start lesson 4 on page 43. Okay, which means we need to add a blank page after this lesson. But we shouldn't add a number on a blank page, to just be a blank page. Okay, so that is discussed in the first thing. Okay, and then I made a couple of changes here in red. Okay. And so you can go down to the next section. And I just want to confirm that brown is made with only one movement. Looks like it's done like this.
Yes, one movement.
Okay, that's fine. I ask only because many of the other colors have more than one movement. So that's fine. Jacques, you can just ignore that comment. Okay, next on down. Okay. 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 Now, the Vietnamese version did ask, what color is your hair? But I think it may be better to ask, what color is someone else's hair? We can change you to he, his or her, or we could say Rent's hair maybe is more normal. Because if you're looking at the person you're talking with, you know what color their hair is. Or we can use another same name sign like Kyla or Patrick.
Shaka is just trying to get the team to comment. What do you think, guys? We could use Renz. We could use Kyla. Let's use Kyla's hair. Peeps is saying.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Peeps is suggesting that maybe we can just do Ray's hair or Meng or somebody else.
That's fine. If
We keep
if we have drawings for those name signs, we just want to make sure.
so we don't have their names yet. We just
Yeah.
have Renz. So we'll just I guess stick to Renz.
Or you have, I think in a couple of other examples, you have Patrick. This name sign, I think, for Patrick. Okay. And you do have Kyla too, so up to you. Shock, you can just change that later. We can go on.
All right, sir.
And for 14,
One question, sir. This is Shaq.
yes.
Hello, Marvin. Spotlight, Marvin. All right.
Well, you just add,
So, in terms
it,
of the placement and the lines in between each sign, then, if I'm going
it'll
to
be,
add, go ahead, sir.
it'll be the same. Just take out you and put in a name sign.
Okay, I
And then
understand,
of
sir.
course, if you put in Rents or Kyla, then you need to change PRO to N, noun. If you use his or her name sign, then you just need to change the picture.
Okay.
Okay. All right, good. Let's go 14. Then you can just change, I think you can keep it the same, but in my and below, my in subject is deleted. Just put Patrick in subject is deleted.
So add Patrick.
Yeah,
Patrick's hair is black.
yeah. And then change my to both of those examples, both of those translations to Patrick's. Patrick in subject is deleted, and best English translation, Patrick's hair is black. Spelling, R after T. Yes, okay. And then in the first sentence, change my to Patrick's.
Apostrophe S, sir.
Apostrophe S, yes. Yes. Okay, let's go to the next example or homework. I think this is okay. The spacing is okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. One third
Yay.
finished. One third finished.
All right.
Okay, shall we go on to lesson 4?
All right, sir, loading.
Okay.
One moment.
Okay, and then you can follow the instructions on page numbers. Yeah, begin on page 43 and end on page 55. Okay. Oops, go back. Yeah, so just add adjectives, adverbs, so they can be used as either adjectives or adverbs.
Okay.
Okay. And next example. Yeah, so we have here, there are adverbs, so yeah, correct. Okay. All right, go down. Okay, and then I don't know if you want to add colors in the drawing, so then people will have more chance to review colors, the vocabulary for colors. Because the question says, look at the picture above again and describe the color of each fruit in a complete sentence. So yeah, you either have to change the question or change the drawing to add some color. Which way do you want to go?
We'll add color,
Okay,
but
okay, great.
let's bring it to the team. Let's have a vote. This is Peeps.
Okay.
So just need to get everybody in agreement here. Dr. Woody suggested that we either leave it as is and change the sentence, or we add colors to the picture so that they can also review the colors from the previous lesson. So who wants to, well, I want to add colors, so is that okay with everybody? Yes, thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay.
This one is okay.
Yeah, Peeps is saying if it's just a picture to the sign, it's not necessary to add a color, unlike the previous question where we describe it using color. This is Peeves. So do I have to reiterate what I said before? Say it again. So Shaq, love you, bro. He asked whether or not we should include colors for this. And I explained that because the question is asking for a description using color, we should make the example colored. But if it's just sign to picture, the color is not necessary. Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So I added the word fruit. It's just one word. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then under this one, you should add a blank space, a blank line, like we did on the other, yes. And here also, yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. That's fine.
Yay, we're done.
Yep. So 2/5.
Okay.
All right. Go on to lesson 5. Or you want to take a break now? It's
We'll
maybe a
go
good
for a
time.
break later.
Hmm?
We'll go for a break around 3 o'clock. Let's push this so that we can get
Okay.
as many lessons as done. So maybe perhaps after lesson 5, depending.
Okay. So again, you'll have to check the page numbers on lesson 4 and then start lesson 5 on an odd number. Right, by my calculations, it probably will begin on page 57 and end on page 71. You need to check that to make sure.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on a second. Take out and some short forms of questions. Yes, period. Yes. Okay. No, leave that in and some signs. So it says possessive forms of pronoun signs. Whoops, sorry. This is a mistake there. And yeah, And take out the S on pronouns. Leave the S on signs. Something I didn't catch before. Yeah, take out and some short forms. Okay. Now go to pronouns, signs, and then add a change to pronoun singular signs. Yes. Okay, and change the and to black font. Okay, and then in the next paragraph, change 10 to black font. Second line, yes. Good, okay. So I want to ask about this sign. Is that like a noun or is it like an adjective? So can it be used alone? Or does it have to occur with the sign for a friend?
Shaq is saying noun. Ren said noun.
Okay. All right, down. If it's noun, just leave where, like it is, okay? Okay, all right. Let's take that comment out, yes, good. So this is okay, the sentence, you, close friend, man, woman. Okay, so take out with question on the face. And then close up the space. So close up, yes, okay, good. You can delete the comments now. Okay, good. You need to add the manual, non-manual, like you did in the same as in lesson 2.
Okay, I guess I'll fix it later, sir.
Okay, no
I'll make
problem.
it sure it's consistent with lesson 2 and 1.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I'll just. This is Shaq.
Uh, Sometimes it's hard to put in.
I just want to make sure it's clear though for the future lessons. So manual,
Should be the object.
non-manual.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Just basically leave it in that format though, where the sentence
Yes.
basically is like lesson 2, right?
Yes. Exactly the same as lesson 2.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, this a little bit different. So uh, change subject to topic. And then in sign 2 and sign 3, draw a line between relationship and what. And then you have subject and predicate. Yeah, you can worry about the spacing later. It's a little difficult to finish. Yeah. Yes. And then just one line between the two signs. Good.
Okay.
Okay. Sample 9.
All right.
Okay, now I think I understand now. So just take out that comment. Question on face, take out. Yes, good. You can delete the comment. Okay. Yeah, just the English translation issue. Okay. Yeah, so again, blank space under each photo like we did in the previous lesson.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I will have to figure out the spacing, but I'll fix that, sir.
Yeah, that's fine, no problem. Yeah, take out each and picture one. Yeah, and then okay. Great. Half finished. Okay, now,
Now we can go on break.
okay. All right, let's come back at 3, what is it? Almost 3 o'clock your time, right?
Yeah, it's almost 3.
Okay, so come back at 3:10. Okay, and
3:10.
yeah, and when you come back, think about if you want to have any questions about the exam tomorrow before we continue. And then think about if you want to stop now and have more time to study for the exam, or if you want to continue another hour. So we will have the exam tomorrow. Just want to remind you.
Okay.
Okay, so let's stop for now, come back at 3:10.
Sorry, Shaka saying I missed all the signing for the last few minutes there. That's why I put it up. All right, no worries. Okay, break
Okay,
time.
all right. Okay, are we all ready?
All right, I'll put it up, sir.
Looks like some are not online yet.
Yeah, Peeves, Ray,
Marvin,
and Marvin. Just the 3 of them.
there's
Oh,
Marvin.
Marvin's here. So 2 more. Knock, knock. All right, we're all here. Let me put up the screen.
Okay. So, but before we start, Shaka, I just want to ask if anybody has any questions about the test tomorrow exam.
Jasmine has her hand up.
Yes, Jasmine.
Okay, I'm spotlighted. So I just want to get everybody's attention here. I just want to reiterate, if you guys have any questions about the test tomorrow, now's the time. Shaka is saying since everybody's quiet, everybody knows everything except for Marvin. Marvin, I'm gonna review after today's session, but we will have a review again tomorrow as well, right?
No review tomorrow.
I guess so. After this, I'll review. Yeah.
Peeps is commenting.
Peeps is saying, just like his name sign, his tooth is split in two. His brain is also split in two, but he'll study so that it'll become one again. Just a joke, sir. Well, I guess anyone have any questions? All right, since there's none.
Okay, now I'm perfectly happy to go on with lesson 6 and possibly lesson 7. But, I want you all to do well on the final exam. So we can have the final exam. You can take off some time to study this afternoon, have the final exam tomorrow, and then we can continue with the lessons. So let me know what you want to do.
Peeps is saying we can continue on. Jasmine is saying, but let's ask the rest of the group. I know what you want. Perhaps some others would like to review, so let's ask everybody. All right, so this is Peeps. Do you guys want to continue with the discussion on lesson 6, 7, and so forth? Or do you want to do a review? What do you guys think? Who wants to keep continuing with the lessons? Raise your hand. Continue with the lessons. All right. Okay, so we have 5. All right, I'll do this again, guys. Pay attention. The question is, who would like to continue with lessons 6, 7, and so forth? And who would like to review? So, all right, this is Nat. Can I suggest that we do a review now and then we'll continue with 6, 7, and 8 after the test so that we can make sure that we know everything beforehand? I'm sure we'll have enough time after the test to continue on with the discussion anyway. So Nat wants to review. What say you all? So since Nat is so eager, maybe he can lead the review. Yami is saying. And Nat is saying, well, then give me the review questions. We sent it to you already. Okay, sorry, I must have missed it. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. Shh. Don't tell anyone. I misplaced my mind. I'll look for it. Hold on, guys.
So how do you want to do the review? Do you want to do yourself or me to lead the review? Or you want one of you to lead the review?
Nat will lead. He's just looking at his Benilde account for the email we
Okay.
sent.
All right.
Nat sent. Hold on. It's just loading.
Okay, I will stay online. And Nat will lead the review. And if there are any mistakes or questions, I'll jump in.
Okay, sir, sounds good. And the interpreters will stay just in case.
Can we get Christian online for a second? Christian. So I will go offline now. I just want to make sure that everyone will be ready for the test tomorrow. Okay,
Yeah.
I will give you about 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes tomorrow before the exam to ask any last minute questions, but there won't be any review tomorrow.
Sounds good, sir.
Okay, sleep well. Thanks for the interpreters. We'll see you all tomorrow. Okay, and after
Thank you,
the
sir.
exam,
Bye.
after the exam, we'll continue on lesson 6. Okay, bye-bye.